Hey everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's a beautiful warm day here. What is it, Tuesday, May 28th, I think, day after Memorial Day. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day and remembered all the ones who gave their all for us to be free. Take you on a little journey today. Another little pennies on the dollar pickup. This is a short one, 4 miles from the farm. And I've got something else that I want to show you I picked up yesterday. I didn't get any clips of it, but we got to take the Love Muffin road tractor out. So you know what that means. One of the reasons why I bought this unit is coming up next. Stay tuned. Well, we're almost there. I didn't want to bore you too much with just more driving, but I'll give you a quick rundown. This is another storage van trailer. It's 48 or 53 foot step deck style. It's older, real old. It's got the same axles under as what's under the step deck that we have. So my buddy said we go in together. I think I can squeeze 2 or 3 tractors in it, maybe my sprayer. Pennies on the dollar here for sure, you know that with me. But he's here, hopefully swapping some tires around, chaining the axle up. All the tires were flat. And when I got off work, I told him I'd scoop the Love Muffin over there. So won't get a whole lot of footage there, but I'll try to bring you back once we get on the road. It's kind of weird. It's got weird sides on it that kind of bowed out a little bit. I'll explain more of that when we got a little bit more time. But hopefully make it back to the farm. We don't have maybe 2.5, 3 miles. I think I said 3 or 4 earlier, but it's not that far. So keep your fingers crossed. I'll bring you back in a minute. Boy, oh boy, the things I get myself into. Oh, of course, I'm gonna pull out in front of somebody. Alright, well, we let them out for around us. Thank goodness we don't have far to go. Man, this thing is crammed full of stuff. A lot of goodies. Actually, a lot of Freightliner parts, believe it or not. It was at a trucking company. Went out of business years ago. But anyway, we're going to see if we can concentrate on getting back to the farm. How we're gonna call it a day. Took the 2 good tires off of this trailer and used on the one we just brought in. We left these 2 off. We'll get some tires mounted on those this week, hopefully. I don't think I've shown you this, the 5th wheel adapter from a gooseneck. Lucked up and found that. Most of them you see are round. This one was a square tube. I had to do a little bit of, they had big gussets on it that went way up here. Shorten those down so it would go up in there, and it's got my trailer just maybe an inch or 2 off the level. So now we hooked that to the 5th wheel. Didn't have to do any extra added work. And with this one, the way it's built, it needs to be over the axle, because if not, you get a little bit of donkey kick motion just because it's only 8-inch channel on the trailer. Moving on down the list, of course you've seen the short on the header there. I don't know if this video is before or after that debacle, but if you know about it, you do. If you don't, stay tuned. But here's what we ended up with. It's 53 foot, somewhat of a mild step deck, and it's worse for wear, let's say, but it's gonna work perfect for us. I'm trying to tell you about the sides, I think, on the way over there, but the fiberglass is delaminated from the wood, and it's got some bows and wrinkles in it. The trailer itself is very structurally sound. Just looks awful. So what we're going to do with this is I'm going to put it over here beside the carport, and I'll show you in a second, and hopefully put some tractors and some equipment in it. It's just very, very, very cheap storage. And like I said, the axles out from under are the same as what is under the step deck. So got the possibility of a tandem setup, or we need parts. But she is slap full of junk and goodies. a whole lot of Freightliner parts in there. I think I said that a while ago, but anyway, we'll go over this more when we get it where we're gonna put it and get it set up, get the axles cut out from under it and leveled up. Let me show you what we're thinking about, where we're thinking about putting it. I'm trying to keep you guys out of the sun. We got shadows, but we are gonna be building something on the back of the barn this winter, fall rather, after harvest. Put that off this year, but hopefully build it big enough that both of those two there, the 1086 and the combine, can go straight in. I've got to do a little bit of rearranging there on Jack's fence, trying to keep you out of the sun. Square it up a little bit and put a gate, and then right here beside the carport is where we're going to put the trailer that we brought in today, and it should venture all the way down to about the front of the 5-bottom plow, and that should give us a lot of storage. I'm going to try to get my sprayer in, Dad's little cub, and then of course the 3000 and the Massey will go there towards the end, I think. We'll just have to see. That'll definitely open up a whole lot of options if we do build a lean-to on the back, and then I get something to put these smaller tractors in as far as keeping something there. I'm trying to get a place where I can keep my service truck as well under a shelter, but I don't have to keep everything covered up all the time, but yet easy access like during the winter. So I think probably in the fall too, I'm gonna get my cousin back up here to do some grading there, and we'll level that up a little bit where it's years and years of grandpa feeding cows there, and probably put some crushed concrete or something in so it stays sturdy during the wet season. I can get in and out. But we head down here to the shop and we'll wrap this up, guys. Well, here is the latest pennies on the dollar acquisition on top of the trailer. This was from yesterday. I didn't get you any footage. Nobody was with me, and we were racing what we thought was going to be a bad storm. 1-row cultivator setup with fertilizer distributor. Several reasons for this. 1, I'm out of time. 2, I'm out of time. 3, I'm out of time. I have all this stuff bought and traded for my Farmall Cub that I hope to get going this year, and just didn't happen. So I found a couple of 2-row units that I thought about getting, but after looking at the rows in the original planted corn, I think I would do more damage than good trying to stay and keep the cultivator on path with those rows. So we're going to drop back to 1 row. It's not bad. I've already been down there hoeing some of it, so it may take me a little bit longer, but you know what? All this stuff is paid for, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll upgrade eventually. Unit's in good shape. Everything's there. Got a book for it. The charts are going to be spot on what I want to do. I was going to just end up broadcasting urea this year, but I'll tell you what, there are places that the corn has gone crazy, and I'm so afraid that in that good area that I'll drop too much of the urea down in the corn and burn it up. So we're going to try to lay it down beside the row, see what happens. Again, trial by fire with me, you know how it goes. So I want to show you that. Hopefully there'll be some videos on that coming up real soon. Like I said, a lot of the corn is doing really well, and a lot of it is doing really bad. Difference in the soil, probably some in my fertilized distribution and incorporation, but it's all a learning curve, so I'm tickled to see something growing. But we get turned around here, we'll call this one good, guys. Well, it wasn't a whole lot today. Some more in-truck footage. My buddy's with me, can't get you very good camera angles. There really wasn't a whole lot of them just going to get, and I wish I could film stuff like all the trials we went through, getting those tires and wheels off and jacking everything up. But again, the service truck saved the day, so did the love muffin. That's what I said in the beginning. That's why I bought that road tractor, because we both are always after storage trailers like that, and if you don't have a road tractor, you end up paying somebody more than what it's worth to use it. So found this one close by. The stuff that's in it, I think we can probably scrap for what we've got in it, and then it'll be pretty much free, not counting the axles. Anyway, it's another story for another day. I'll get you some footage when we get ready to set that on the ground. The 1-row cultivator, I think, was a good investment. I had looked at several of them, and they were pretty expensive for what I've got in it. I can't go wrong, I'll put it that way. We're going to try it. I'm not sure this is the best scenario, but it's what I think is best for this year. My back against the wall, I'm already having enough issues and troubles with the wheat and the whole combine situation on that. So we'll do what we can and let the rest go. Really appreciate everything, guys. Don't forget to check out farmmerchbin.com if you're interested in any of my stuff or any of the other great channels that they do work for, or if you're just needing them to do something for you, get in touch with them. Nick and Allison are super nice people. I'll drop a link in the description for that. And we'll just have to see what happens over the next couple of days. Until then, thank you.